Valdosta Furniture and Mattress has been a staple of downtown Valdosta for over 40 years. It was a shock to everyone to see it go up in flames just days before Christmas.
To get in the car to come down, and then I guess the fire department called, or someone from 911, I'm not really sure who it was, to be honest with you, but they called and said, your building is on fire, you might want to go downtown. So of course we did get in the car then and rushed on down here. And then once we make a left onto Baytree, I could literally look up and see the plume of smoke coming from downtown. So obviously I knew there's no way that this is not going to be good. And then as we progress a little further, I'm seeing the smoke. We get to, I don't know, a couple of blocks from here, and I could actually see the flames shooting up. And I'm like, holy cow.
The business that his father started means a lot to David Brooks and his family.
This past May was 40 years. So for, a while, I wasn't a little tiny kid, but I was a kid when my dad started the business back in '78. I was down here sweeping and cleaning up and dusting and whatever I could do until I got old enough to be able to make deliveries.
The Valdosta Fire Department had all engines on scene in order to keep fire from spreading to other historic buildings downtown.
The old days, about how whole downtowns go up or whole city blocks, that could have potentially been this city block. The fact that they were able to keep it from going over to the two-story there, if that one would have caught on fire, who knows? It probably would have just kept on going and going and going. A lot of these old buildings, they have fat lighter in them. The beams are actually made of that. It's almost a miracle that they were able to keep it from spreading.
Once I knew the firefighters were safe, my next concern was, can we contain it without burning the whole block down? Because it's traditionally, if you look at downtown fires, a lot of times when one starts, you end up seeing that it's a whole block that's involved. If we didn't have enough firefighters on the scene, if we didn't have enough trucks and equipment on the scene, yes, it could have been disastrous for our community.
I said, man, if there's anything y'all can do to save the two-story over there, that would be incredible. And thank God they did. It's damaged and it's smoke and heat and all that, but it is salvageable. So that was, man, I can't tell you how happy we are about that.
Brooks appreciates the support that his family has received since the fire. He also thanks VFD for their work that night.
Just how appreciative we are of all the outpouring, really, of all the, text and phone calls and private messages on Facebook and public messages. You name it. There's, I don't know, kind of like when it's your birthday and on Facebook and you get 100 or so messages, whatever it is. Multiply that by, 100, and that's what, we've gotten. So it's so that's been really, really nice. And then certainly the fire department for what they did. That's just, like I say, just a little bit further that way, and it could have been so much worse. So, and of course, thank God.
And what are David's future plans?
Well, one of the first questions we get from everybody is, are you coming back? It's like, well, yeah, we are. Absolutely. I love downtown. I honestly, and people have asked me this before in the past, have you ever thought about moving, to the north end or somewhere else? No, we like it down here. The energy that you get from, I've always said this to people, that you get from these old buildings, you can't recreate that with a new building that you build, even to make it look old. It's just not the same. So we love it down here, and we're definitely coming back.
Metro 17 thanks the Valdosta Fire Department and wishes the best of luck to David and his family.